Fear can't kill you, but ellipses. Hey, we've seen that one already. Boo. Alright guys, welcome back to part 4 of Jill's walkthrough guide slash thingy-mabob. Just showing you the quick way through this game as Jill. It's kind of the speedrunner's path, I guess you can say. But we're gonna drop some stuff off real quick. I think that's it for now. But it really just shows you where all the items are and what you need to progress in the game. There's a lot of exploration I'm leaving out, so if you want to explore, go for it. I'm not going to stop you from doing that. So last time we came in here, we had the hunters after us, and they suck. One thing I forgot to mention about the hunters in my last vid is that they have a move that will instantly kill you. I believe at least on normal and hard difficulties. I'm not sure if they have it on easy or not. Someone tell me down in comments below if they do or not, but I definitely know on normal and hard they do for sure have an insta-kill move. And later on you'll see I'm gonna save it at a certain point and still continue because I'm afraid of that move and I don't want it to ruin the playthrough. So right out here you're more than likely gonna get hit by this hunter right off the bat. So he's just gonna be here. He's gonna hit you, and then if he does like a decent one, it's gonna hurt. And he'll probably get another one off. It's okay. No worries here. I'm not worried about this guy. Because right in this room that's coming up, there's a bunch of healing items, so we can take our time. Now, if you're speedrunning, you will never stop in that save room, and you'll go straight up those stairs, and you'll run right past him, no problem. So just remember, just because it's the reason why we got hit by that was because we went into that save room. Usually he's not a big problem if you just run by him and come straight to this room. Then you won't have to do all this healing stuff. But since we're here, to get this healing out of the way, and then let's continue on the way. So we got that mansion key last video. This is where you start using it. You're starting to go to all the rooms with the mansion key. So we're gonna hit the first real kind of crazy statue puzzle in this game. We've had some other ones. We're actually gonna probably hit in 2 in this video. So basically on this one, what you're trying to do is you're gonna push this. Might as well start now and just talk about it while it's happening because it takes a couple seconds. You're gonna start pushing this into this other room. Don't push it in any other direction, just push it straight into this other room. I think it's really cool here. If you look at the sides of the walls, they have the pictures in high quality, and I think there's a reason behind that. My reasoning is I don't know what those pictures are, but I think they stand for something and there's some symbolism or something. So you can push this all the way against the wall. So turn around, you're gonna come back out, and you're gonna go this way and then this way, and then there's a switch right here. If you do it right, you won't get the little camera change. If you get the camera change, then you didn't do it fast enough. It doesn't matter, regardless if you get the camera change or not. What I'm talking about is this. If you move in closer, you get the camera change. It doesn't make a difference if you get it or not. Just the thing you can play against yourself, I guess, when you're doing this. You want to run as fast as you can back here, though. And then you're going to get on this side, and you're going to just push. Don't stop pushing. Keep going. It will automatically set itself, so as long as you keep pushing, you'll be fine. Now, it's possible if you don't wait long enough or if you don't do the right things, you might have to redo that puzzle. You can't die as long as the statue's in this area and you stay within the thing. You can die on the other side of the wall if you're not hurry about getting out. There is, I believe, a battery pack here if you want some defensive item. I'm just going to take it because why not? There's a couple of spots coming up that you can dodge it. But if you want, if you can't for some reason or not able to, having those defensive items will help you get through it. So you're going to get to pick up an item called the volume book. What's it called? Last book, that's right. Last book, volume 1. There's 2 of these. Well, okay, so that journal right there is about this guy's grave. And his name's George Trevor. And in that journal, he talks about how he shouldn't have made this mansion and all this stuff for, I guess it's Spencer, right? If I remember, it's Spencer Mansion. And that basically he's going to die now because that was their plan all along. In fact, in the journal, he crawls down into this hole and then he sees his own grave and he's like, oh, that was their plan. They were just going to kill me anyways. That's the whole point of that journal. So I guess George Trevor was like the architect of this mansion. And you can blame him for all the twists and turns and the stupidness that you have to go through to get through here. So right here, just take off. Don't worry about the spiders. Right here, take a wide turn around this guy. Because otherwise, if you run right into him, he'll hit you. But if you take that wide turn, he kind of like stutters, and then he doesn't land a hit on you. So do it that way. Now in here, This is why I got the defensive item. You see the guy over here. If you hug this wall right here, you should be able to dodge him. Usually. But you can usually see him before you get to him. But he's not the hard one to dodge. It's the one around the other corner. And like I said, the minute I say something, the opposite thing happens. That's the reason why we grabbed that. I dodged him, so just run right by him. Get the good dodge on him. I like picking up, if I'm playing it casually or if I'm just like showing off or just messing around, I like picking up the defensive items because I think it's cool. I just think it's a cool part of the game. So there's another one right here. But this guy's totally dodgeable, so don't like think you have to pick that up. See? Run right by him. That's all you gotta do. So this elevator is funny because it comes down, but if you don't push X again, you won't go through it. I remember one time I sat there and waited and I was like, why isn't she doing anything? What's wrong with Jill? Gotta hit the button again or else you won't go through. So basically what we're doing is we're hitting up all these different mansion rooms and then we're gonna go into what I consider the worst part. It's not the worst part of the game. I wouldn't say it's the bad part of a game. It's just it's where the game starts to kick it up. You know, when you play through a game, they kind of start you out a little easy, then they start kicking it up, and that's the part we're going to be going through. A lot of you may already know what I'm talking about, some of you may not. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to equip this onto my grenade launcher right now. I'm not going to equip the grenade launcher because we're going to need those acid rounds in a minute. We need to pick up this battery, so don't forget this battery when you walk into this room. Then if you want, you can pick up another one of these little chargers. Battery pack for your stun gun. Apparently it's got like the worst battery charge in the entire world. One use and it's done. So grab it. There's actually one little part in here that I just find kind of funny. You want to head up this way and then you're gonna realize where you're at when you walk through this door, and I'll talk about it when I get there. I'll talk about it right now. So you're gonna, when you walk through here, you're gonna be in a very familiar area from the beginning of the game, the golden room. Right here, watch out, this guy's gonna hit you. More than likely he's gonna hit you. You can do like a quick like S dodge. I don't know what to call it, I call it the S dodge. And you can get him to miss. He can hit you, he may not, he may grab you. That's why I like grabbing those defensive items. When you're speedrunning, you gotta pretty much dodge him. That's your choice. If he swipes at you, that's your best outcome because it's the quickest, and then you'll get right by him afterwards. Do you remember that room? That's the room that had all the traps in it. Here's another mansion key room. You're gonna go in here. I believe in here is where we're gonna meet an old friend, and you'll hear him here in a second. A very old friend of ours. Jill's booty. That's some Jill booty right there. Enjoy it. And come down this ladder, and Mr. Slither in here. Gonna be a pain in the ass. So now you have I think now you have to kill him. So equip your acid rounds and your grenade launcher. Use whatever weapon you have. You don't have to use this weapon you don't want. You want to challenge yourself, kill him with whatever. I'm gonna use the acid rounds on the grenade launcher. You want to run like right here. You want to not miss that shot, because now I am more than likely going to die. Oh man, that was surprising. He got like in a stun lock state. I don't know. He just like glitched out there. Usually what happens if you run up close enough like I did right there, you can get your first shot off and a second shot, and then he attacks you. But for some reason he misses. Even though he hits you like directly on your hitbox, he'll still miss. And then you can shoot him a couple more times and it's over. Combine those two so you get inventory space. If you don't, waste one of those ammos and then open up inventory space if you're running it like I am. If you're gonna make trips back to the box and stuff, don't worry about that. Just worry about whatever you got to do there. If you're trying to do it like I'm doing it, you need those two spots open on the bottom, or else you're gonna be stuck here in a minute without an item. So the game really probably wants you to go through these double doors over here. This guy's body's solid still. That's pretty good. That's pretty impressive. So these double doors right here, that's where they want you to go, more than likely, right? Because it's the next area after here. But we know a faster way of where we want to go, so we want to go back this way, and this will be a little bit quicker. Now if you got hit in that last fight, you got remember, okay, I always get turned around right here. Okay, here we go. There's these green herbs right here you can pick up. I'm probably gonna use one, I believe, because I'm in caution. Let me pick one of these up and use them. Always know where your green herbs are. Always know where they're at. It's a good tip in this game. Just know where they're at, so you don't have to pick them up and like hoard them all in your chest. You just kind of know where they're at, and you can kind of go back and grab them and stuff when you need them. The things you should hoard are your first aid kits, and you only need a couple. If you, well, technically you shouldn't need any. You should be able to get through the game just on herbs. But you know, if you're in a quick need of health, speedrunners use them. They're good to have, just in case of certain fights and things like that. So we're gonna head back out this way. Now, I think I messed up earlier on one of my other parts, and the door right here in front, not this door on my right, the door when I walk through this little corridor right in front of me should be open if I went the right way. But I didn't, so that door is locked, so I'm gonna have to find another way around where that door leads me. It's not that far, it's literally like right here. So this leads back out to the dining room from the very beginning of the game. Now we're all the way back here. It's kind of crazy. You take like this huge like route back, and you're kind of back where you're at. It's really, this door leads to the room that other door leads to, just on the opposite side of the room. So you save your time. You save time by going through the other door. That's why you got to follow the route right. And I remember specifically messing up somewhere, and I went a different way, but I found my way back to where I needed to be. So what happens, it's this door right here, right? So if you go through here, which I'm going to go through, just so I have it unlocked, this is the door that leads to the golden room. Just walk in here, spin around, walk back out before that guy has a chance to do anything to you. And that's the door. If you would have went the right way the first time, you wouldn't have had this problem. You'd have been able to get through there. Now, the door we want to get through is here, with the mansion key. Another mansion key door. This room's pretty short and sweet. It's kind of an interesting puzzle room. So what happens is you're in this room. This eagle statue is like right on you, right? He's following you. Eagle. So what you need to do is, the reason why you need to turn off the light is so you can see that there's gems inside these eyes right up here. Now if he spots you over here, watch what happens when you get around this thing. That eye goes away, and you can't grab it at that point, if I remember right. So you need to trick him into not being able to follow you. So what you got to do is first push this over here, and we don't want that color, we want this color. And then we got to run around the room like a maniac. Oh, see, I messed up. So let's head back this way. Run around the room like a maniac, and then jump back on this dresser, and then push X. Just mash X, or mash whatever it is. Yeah, see, damn it. See, I missed it. So I didn't run fast enough around this room, which is ridiculous. But you get stuck like on any corner, you're like, you're like screwed. I'm having a hard time running around. Okay, get him locked over here, and just get around the room. Oh wow, he's like super fast on that. It's interesting. Okay, got this. Okay. I got him this time. Oh no, I didn't. Wow, this is, wow. No, I can't take it. Can't take it, Jill. Can't do it. He is like on me right now. Oh my goodness. Wait, what is going on? Okay. Usually this is super easy. All you do is push this thing up against the wall. Then you just run around this way. Oh wow, okay. We're gonna do it a different way then. So that's the way you're supposed to do it. To make it super fast. We're gonna make it a little different. I'm gonna push this out of the way a little bit. I'm gonna lock him over here on this eye, right? Then I'm gonna run this way. I'm gonna lock him over here. Then run straight over here. That's another way to do it. The speedrun way is you push it against the wall, then you jet around the room real quick, and then you come back to it and you get it. But for some reason I couldn't do it there. For some reason I don't know what was going on. Anyways, that's the alternate way of doing it. You notice there's grenade rounds there. If you want some more, pick them up, you can drop them off on your chest, because you don't want it to fill the inventory space. So that's the reason why you needed to get rid of that round. You need to either reload it or shoot it out of your gun. You end up having space. Okay, so now that we're here, Alright, that little room kind of like threw me off for a second. You want to go and you want to go back to the foyer room. So the best way around is this way to get to the foyer. Going all the way back to the foyer. That long distance past of the foyer room that we love so much. I'm gonna head all the way back over there. It's not that far. There's a hunter here sometimes. I think it's on hard mode only. I'm not sure. But there's sometimes a hunter there. Just throw that out there just in case. Alright, back to the beginning where it all started. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go down the steps. We're gonna head not to the big doors, to these little doors. The ones we've been wondering about this whole time. Last mansion, key door. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get one of the worst puzzle boxes in the game. This is the one I hate the most. Especially running this game really fast. Or when you're trying to run it fast, I hate this puzzle box. This room's cool though. I love the room it's in. It has a mirror on your left side and it kind of trips you out for a second. It tricks you, you're like, oh no, zombie, but it's actually a mirror. So you end up like running against the glass and you're like, oh shit. Or you're running away from the glass, but you're actually running into the zombie. It's a pretty cool room. It's a pretty cool room, to be honest. It's a good little trap room. If you notice, there was a dagger there and green herb, in case you were wondering. Okay, so the minute you grab it, you need to combine this and this, and it pops out all these pieces. This is why I hate this puzzle box right here, because this is very finicky. I usually start with this piece and just pop it as close as you can to what you think it should be. You rotate the pieces with R and L1, then kind of just, they don't have to be perfect, don't get me wrong. You don't have to like have it perfect. You just want to, like this right here, it pisses me off. Like I can't place this there because this piece over here is freaking not in place, right? So move it as close up as you can, and then all of a sudden this piece will be able to be dropped. Or it might make me a liar and tell me it can't be dropped. It's the right piece that goes there. There you go. See? Finicky. Now I don't even know if this piece is gonna fit. Let's see. Wow. Wow, I can't believe it fit. All you have to do is get them there. They don't have to be, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. So as long as it fits, there you go. And it opens up, gives you this brooch, turns into a key. Brochet. And then there you go. You got the emerald key. You did all that for that. I hate that puzzle box. It is like the bane of my existence. I hate that thing. I don't know why. I know there's like strats just to that, so it's crazy. Now you're back out here, and we want to get back to where the garden area was, and we don't want to go in there yet, but we want to be in that area. And the quickest way back there is actually through the graveyard. If you remember when we got the 4th mask, so with the pictures, that's the quickest way back there. There's other ways through and back to that point. Obviously, there's plenty of different routes you can take, but that's the quickest way. So we're gonna go down this way, go straight, and back through here. And we're gonna go to the room that's directly to your like right, but not in here yet. But when we get in here, because the reason why I tell you that is because there's a hunter. Remember, the hunters were released right here. So when you get through this door, you want to immediately go to your like right. There's a room right there that you have to use the key on. So that's the room you want to go to. And you just want to do it real fast because that guy can bother you if you're not quick enough. You're gonna have to get by him in a minute anyway, so if you want to kill him, go ahead and do it. It wouldn't be a bad idea. So this room is easy. Just turn on the light. Then you'll see your shinies everywhere. This is what we want to grab. Let's head on back. Oh, I didn't mean to click X too much. Okay. I'm gonna fix my mic. I hope I wasn't like clicking too much. Oh, you hear it, you hear it. So this guy's here again. Sometimes the jump attack is awesome because it gives you, God, get through the door, Jill. Sometimes it gives you an ability to just like go right under him. But if he hits you with it, it's GG. And when you don't save a lot like I am, it can be a problem. You have to restart everything back to your last save point. And then you'll see the reason, that's one of the reasons why here pretty soon I'm gonna save. But for now, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to head back, all the way back to this waterfall pool thing that's going on. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to get through. The whole point of this section is what we're trying to do is we're trying to fill the pool back up and then still be able to get to the other side of the pool so we can get into the waterfall, because apparently there's two things Jills can't do. Jill can't swim, even though she does it. No, she doesn't really swim. I guess she kind of wades later. And apparently she can't walk through a waterfall because it's going way too fast. So this is not what we want to do yet. Don't fill the pool up yet. Getting ahead of myself. Go down the ladder. I think I said last time I love how it just ditches you off facing the other way. That's amazing. I love that. I don't know why. It's a little thing that I just love because then I don't have to turn around. These snakes are assholes. I am impressed I made it through there without getting hit. That's awesome. They can just hit you if they feel like it. If they don't feel like it, they'll miss. Simple as that. There's probably some strategy to get through there, but who knows? There's blue herb right there if they do end up hitting you too much. So what you want to do is instead of going straight, you want to go this way. Hopefully the dogs don't bother you too much. You're going to use the battery right here. What this does is it brings up an elevator on the other side of the pool. Right? So now you have a way around the pool without having to drain it. And that's the whole point of this puzzle, is to figure that out. Watch out, there's a random dog here. This is not random. And he can do that to you. If you're hurt, don't worry about it. Keep going. Because there's some healing. There's a healing part coming up here pretty soon. And don't don't stop and try to deal with it. You can actually grab a green herb right here. In fact, after you not here, but after you fill this up and you go back to the waterfall area, you can grab a green herb there. There's a square shaped hole. Use this and it fills everything back up. And feels like, no way, I'm not getting in the water, it's gonna ruin my hair. I don't want to ruin my hair. I don't want to ruin my hair. Can't do that to me. Even though you freaking wade through water here pretty soon anyways. God. So now what you do is you head back to that elevator, right? So the elevator will take you to the waterfall that's not there anymore. And then we'll be able to get through it. Try to dodge these dogs as best as possible. Let's see though. Man, they are like rough today. They've been rough on me all day today. I'm gonna run this game. It's like, yeah, it's just not. It's just today they are on the ball. You want some of that Jill sandwich? Jill's just handing out for free too. She's handing it out. Look at this guy. He's like right here. I don't think he's ever been right there. Oh my god. Yes, that's awesome. That's why I have defensive items. That's amazing. I might grab this because, well, why not? Jesus, it's gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Alright, like I said, oh my goodness. If I die right here, it'll be amazing. I'm gonna use this because I'm in danger right now. There we go. They can't follow you in here. I don't think they can anyways. That was rough. That's like the roughest I've ever had. I'm telling you, those dogs today have just been on me. I knew that was going to happen when I recorded this episode. I was just going to be like, those guys are going to be attacking me like crazy. So the way you want to go is through this door. But this is the part where I tell you I save all the time when I'm playing casually. If I'm speedrunning, I don't come this way ever. Yeah, there's no point to doing it. But if you're going to be making videos or something and you don't want to have to start everything all over again, this will be a good place to save. So the biggest thing here is I'm not going to put stuff up yet, even though in like 2 seconds I'm going to be putting stuff up just because I want to keep the run the way it should be without the save. But I'm going to use that for sure, and then I'm going to go save over here. Maybe. There we go. There we go. So if you notice, we're going to say right over this puppy right here. One of those is the one I've been using on Twitch when I stream, and then the easy one is the one I use so I can like run strats. See if I can figure out faster ways through stuff. It's just, you know, simple things like that. Okay, let's pretend this save never happened. And I just came down this ladder. You want to go here right off the bat. Save didn't happen. Go down the ladder and come through here. There's no enemies in here yet. But this place has a lot of spots where you can just like kind of slip up a little bit and you'll die. And it sucks. Because if you don't save a lot like I am, trying to run through the game without saving at all, yeah, this spot can be the ruiner for you. Especially on harder difficulties. So, just keep running right by. Remember where that elevator's at. Remember where this room's at, because we'll be coming back here in a little while. For now, we're going to go through here. We're going to have a little cutscene here. Basically, you meet one of your pals, Enrico. Right? This is Enrico. He's like, hey. There's a traitor here. And then someone shoots him, and then Jill apparently doesn't turn around to see who it is quickly enough. And she turns around and the guy's gone already. So you're kind of left to wonder, this guy just went by. Okay, so it's funny when those guys appear, they scream first. Like, so he's not the one that you gotta worry about. It's this, not this room, after this room. This room's prep room. Prep you for this area. If you're playing on normal, at least. This room right here can be a pain. This is where you can die. Now the reason why you can die is there's a hunter. And he sees you before you really get close to him, so he gets a scream off, right? And then he does his stupid jump attack. And if you don't dodge it, you'll die instantly. And I may die instantly right here. I'm not gonna lie. So it may happen. So you hear him. Like, I get stuck on that wall sometimes, and he just nails me. And then that's it. It's the end of it. You start all the way back over or wherever you last saved. And that's why I saved in that room, because I knew I have the possibility of messing that up, and I just didn't want to have to do everything over again. Just be careful of that guy. In harder modes, there's I think there's 2 in that room, if I'm not mistaken. But just be careful regardless. Here, we're gonna put the that mansion key up. We're gonna grab the knife. We're gonna drop the grenade launcher off. We're gonna drop one of these cranks off, because we don't need all this stuff. We don't need another crank. This is the kind of a weird look, because when I very first played the remake version, it looks like the hole is like right here, and you're able to like use it, right? And it's like, no, you can't. You gotta get a little closer. It's just a perspective thing. Just want to throw that out there so you're not like, why isn't it not working? Alright. Apparently, they decided to, like, make a rotating cave wall. Like, it's some intense stuff, man. Trevor, dude. That's some intense stuff. That would take some crazy drilling and stuff to do. Here's a fun part. If you notice these hooks, you're able to put weapons on them to, like, make things happen. We're not going to worry about any of those yet. There's one we do worry about, but we're not there yet. So you're gonna come up here and she's gonna be like, hey, there's a boulder here. You can even click on it. And then you're gonna be like, well, I guess I can't go that way. Uh-oh, RE4 time. Ooh, I almost messed that up. So it does a sick-ass dodge. Leon Kennedy style. Even though that technically happened after this. She breathing so hard. She really didn't run that far. I mean, you notice that? She literally, like, ran from, like, she sprinted from, like, here. Like, here. To like here and dodge, and she's like dying of breath. Like, you're like the most unfit soldier ever. Anyways, it opens up a new area. Like throwing pet peeves out there. Even though I don't mind it, I think it's hilarious, but it's just, I know. Okay, oh shit, I fucked this up already. I forgot the spider was coming up. So this is the spider boss. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through this now. I may die right here. You want to have this equipped before you get in here. And you're going to run straight to this door. But if you don't do it like that, he's going to have a field day with you. And that's what's happening right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can reset him. Because I don't think I've ever tried to do it this way. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about the spider boss. I forget about him because he's super easy if you do it right. If you don't do it right, it's a pain in the ass. Is what you're about to see. So I'm gonna go out here and grab this green herb real quick. I may be poisoned too. Hoping I'm not. I may be though. There's a blue herb out here, so I'm not poisoned, thank goodness. There's a blue herb further near the ladder that you come down on. Thankfully I don't need that. Hopefully she runs fine. Okay. So what you would really want to do when you enter that room and not forget that there is a spider in there. We'll see if it lets me. I'm really hoping it does. I'm hoping it like resets everything and I'm able to do it, but we'll see. There's a wall over there. There's a door over there with webbing on it. You can just slice the webbing off, and then get through the door. And he ends up being like stuck in an animation. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be real tough. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I might have to reset it. Thankfully, I said, oh no, he's acting dumb. So let's see. We're gonna pull this off. Oh no! Oh no! One more. Go through the door. Go through the door. Oh wow. I'm amazed that actually he was right there on me. Okay, so what the real point of that mission, that room is you need to put the knife on the minute you take it out of the chest. I completely forgot to do that. You equip the knife right out of the chest, that way you don't have to worry about it. When you enter that room, all you do is you turn left and jet to that door and just start slicing it. He ends up doing like a spit move when you do it that way. And then he kind of gets stuck in his animation and you're able to slice the door open. In this remastered version, he actually gets out of his little stuck animation. He might start coming after you, but as long as you keep slicing the door, you'll be able to get through it. In my case, if you equip the knife after the cutscene happens, you saw what happens in that case, and that kind of sucks if it happens like that. So there's some stuff here that they give you for giving you that person to fight. I don't know. I know this gets rid of poison if you mix it with green, but I don't know if it gives you anything else other than that. So I'm just gonna leave those there because I might need them for poison for some reason. Now, do remember that he's still alive and he's still there. So when you come back through, he's still gonna be there. You just gotta run by him. And he does this stupid tackle move. I think they did that because they didn't like that you skipped him, but it still works. Like the tactic still works. So on this way, we're gonna go this way, I believe. There's another boulder thing right here. There's also a thing you can rotate. You're gonna do this 3 times. You're gonna rotate this thing 3 times. Get where you want to go. Every time it goes back to your inventory, just say use again. Like pop out of there, or pop back in. You can just use it again. And then the minute, okay. So the minute you hit this, it opens up that sideway, right? Okay, it's gonna go to your inventory, right? Prepping you right now. This is where you want to take a deep breath, and then you want to go up and to your left on your controller and sprint that way. Because what's going to happen is the minute you leave this, that boulder's coming right at you. You want to do that. I believe you do that. I don't think that's a cutscene. I'm going to laugh if that's a cutscene, but I don't think it is. I think you're able to actually run backwards and you're able to get out of it that way too, but this is a quicker, easier way. I might be just talking on my ass that way. I think you're able to do that. But we'll just say it is. Okay, this is the most annoying puzzle in the world because it's another push puzzle, like that other one so long ago at the beginning of this episode. 2, 3, and 4, and then you want to stop on your 4th push that way. What that does is it lets you use a crank so you can push it out so you can get to the other side of it, right? So 4 pushes, so it pushes out, and you can use a crank to get to the other side of it. And this is what the gimmick is, right? So this thing in the middle turns you whenever it waits on it. You need to turn that statue the other way so its back is facing the opposite way it is right now. And what that does is let you slot it in there, and then you're able to continue on and get an item that's just weirdly in there. I'm surprised that they didn't spin it. Wow. They were very more forgoing, not forgiving in the other version, I think. The minute it was like touch this circle in the middle, it would spin it for you. So that's that way, right? And all we need to do is spin it one more time, right? So all you got to do is pop it off. Then I'm surprised that didn't spin Jill. And then pop it back on, right? Not too tough. This should spin it the right way. There's more optimal ways, I believe. You don't push it as much, so you can get it done on a speedrun. I think it's 3 back this way. I think that's it. Oh my goodness. That's something you don't want to happen when you're speedrunning, is that thing pushing you around like that. She just like stands there like, what do I gotta do? I think it's 3 back this way. Then you can just push this against this wall. Good to go. And this is what it gives you. I love how they just call it a cylinder. I did all that for a cylinder. And we're gonna head back out. Now, this is the big backtrack. You're gonna go all the way back to that room. Remember I told you, remember the elevator room? That's where we're going. We're gonna make a huge backtrack to that elevator room. And then we're almost out of here. Almost out of here. My least favorite area in the game. Not too bad though once you know how to get through it, but it's still very dangerous. And like I said, this is kind of where it kicks it up a little bit. I remember, yeah, this guy's still here. I keep forgetting. Like, I forgot that room existed again. It's because I'm so used to just running by him so quickly that I just forget now that he even exists. I'm gonna head back that way. That boulder, where it comes from, there's some stuff behind it. I think it's like shotgun shells or something. So if you want like shells, you can go up there and grab it. There might be some other things. We're headed back. So here we are again at this place with the save point, the chest. You can save again if you want to. There's not too much more dangerous up ahead. Just some storyline stuff. There's a little bit of a dangerous part. Going back through here, I don't want to say it because if I say it, I'm going to jinx myself. So I'm going to get through it first and then I'll say it. Yeah, getting through there is it's not too bad going back. So I just didn't want to say it and jinx myself. So anyways, you don't have to worry about coming back through there. So you're going to run straight through here. There's a herb right there. I think I need one. I'm in caution. I'm going to grab this herb. Why not? Get myself back up to snuff. I don't know what that means. We made that term up. We're going to just run straight back here. And then you're going to get the elevator power source, which happens to be right next to the elevator. How convenient for once. This is what you need to do. You need to combine this and this and make a cool little shaft, gear shaft. They call it a cylinder shaft. And you can use it. And apparently this is how this elevator works. Who knew? These buttons are going to show up and they're going to be numbered. The number is 4, 2, 3, 1. And there you go. You're a genius. And you're going to get on this elevator and a cutscene is going to happen and you get to meet your buddy Barry again. Hit this. And so this cutscene, you meet Barry and Barry's like, "What's up? What's up, Jill? How you been? See, you're still looking good." And then they get down here and he's like, "Hey, you go look ahead and I'm gonna chill by the elevator and keep our escape route valid." And then Jill's like, "Okay, Barry, I'll do that." So you get to go on ahead and look for stuff, and you get to go through this creepy ass area. I love these monsters and their design, but they're creepy as hell, and the noises they make are creepy as hell. You can kill this guy if you want. I like just doing this. Oh, I messed up. See, I rubbed against that wall and it messed me up. It's alright. You can just run by them. Like, it's really easy to run by them as long as you don't hit walls like I do. If you're better than me, you'll be able to run by them. If not, you're gonna get hit just like that. He's actually really dumb. They're like scary. Now they make weird noises. I want to see if I can get him to make his horse noise, or what I call the horse noise. It sounds like, in fact, Resident Evil I think is known for taking animal noises and then either like speeding them up or slowing them down, make their zombie noises. Because when you listen to this, to me it sounds like a horse that's just like sped up and the tone has been, the pitch has been put up or something like that. Because it just sounds like, just this way it just sounds to me. But I don't know if I can get him, coerce him to actually say it. Maybe I didn't push it enough. Push it again, just to make sure. Here you go. There we go. So, yay, buy box. And you just gotta wait, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait. Finally. Okay, now we're gonna run by that monster again. This is the part that always gets a little fuzzy for me at this point. Oh, I remember. You gotta go all the way back to the elevator. Okay. So you gotta run by this guy again. You're gonna say hi. You're gonna see him again, so don't stop by and say hi. I'm gonna punch you again because he's an asshole. Again, you can run by him. You should have probably run the other way around him that time since he was really close to the wall. But it's afterthought now, so The good thing is this game's very lenient, and you'll see why I put all those first aids in my item box. In about 2 seconds. Okay, yeah. Barry's an asshole, by the way. He's like, oh shit, here comes Jill, let me go up the elevator. So you're gonna run, I always run the wrong way here. Make a big loop around the elevator. And I'm an idiot. See where this door is? Just go this way. And you'll be on this. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Look, they give you a chest right here. You can get your stuff just in case some shit went down. I will be getting some stuff. I'll be picking up one of my first aids. I will use it. Because I'm in danger and that's no buenos. Okay, now. Here comes a part that's kind of strange to me, I think. But I mean, I know why they did it. Because they want you to go through and use this as much as you can. But they give you this item in this box. And at first you're like, yes. Yes, it's game over for everything around me. And then you realize something that's heart-reckoning. And I'll show you what it is in a minute. So you go and you push this box in here. Once you figure out that you have to do this through apparently your geniusness, and so it's a garbage bag. You're like, sweet. So you're gonna push it on this box. All right. What's this gonna do? Am I gonna get a plank with nails in it? Am I gonna get puppy dog? That'd be one dead puppy dog. So let's not think about that. I love dogs. You're like, oh shit. Oh, did you guys see it? I saw it real quick. Yes. Yes, it's like the BFG in Doom all of a sudden. You're like, this is it. These zombies. What? It's broken? Oh, you fucking game. This is when you start cussing up a storm. You're like, yeah, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. What am I supposed to do with a broken flamethrower? We're about to find out. Actually, your key. Actually, your key to get out of here. Might as well just be called mansion key number 8 or whatever one. Because that's basically what it is now, is a big key. Remember those hooks I was telling you about? You can put stuff on, get through. I believe what you're supposed to do is come back around, and I don't know. We're gonna now. This is tricky. This is gonna be a little tricky right here. Gotta go this way. You dodge them like that, and then you pull the switch. If you're fast enough, then you gotta go right back around them as fast as you can. There you go. Now let's see if I can get them making the noise. You gonna do it? It's definitely like chasing me. He made a different noise. It's the noise I wanted. Talking about this. Am I not facing it? Oh no. Damn it. God, this is gonna be painful. Apparently I took too long. I forgot that's on a timer. Because I'm so used to running this game the way I run it that I forget things like there's things on timers and stuff, because he's gonna hit me multiple times as I run by him. Maybe he'll make that noise though for us. I don't know why it didn't work when I used it anyways. Let's see if he makes it though. That's not it. He makes another one. Sounds like a scream. That's creepy though. Walking around here and you hear that shit. Oh, we're just gonna go through. He makes a noise, I promise you. I promise you he makes a noise that sounds like a horse. I mean, I heard it, I was like, is that a freaking horse? Okay, now we're about to enter one of the creepiest rooms in this game, at least to me. Look at this room. I hate dolls. Like, dolls to me are like my biggest, like, they're not my fear, but they're just creepy to me. This room's full of them everywhere. It's so creepy. And the lighting, look at that one on the ground right there. Oh man, I hate this room. Just thank God there's nothing in here. Just run by it. When you enter this water, just run. This is what I was talking about earlier. I was like, you're fine wading through water. That's basically sewage. But you wouldn't go through the pool a minute ago. You punk. I'm gonna call her a spoiled brat, but you know. Alright, let's just take this. You don't have to do anything with it yet. And we are headed up. You can grab that dagger. Defensive items. Gonna go one more over. Here's some healing stuff, which is why I came here. Maybe if it lets me pick it up. There we go. Again, poison stuff. Always use your herbs if you can. That thing hits you twice, you're in danger. That's crazy. A lot worse than hard mode. And we're gonna go up this snake eater ladder. Snake eater. And guess where we're at, guys? Guess where we're at? This is cool. I love this part right here because it kind of connects everything together, and you're like, oh, remember this is where we got the crank the first time. And we're back here. And this is where this episode's gonna end. I think it'll be probably about one more episode, and we'll have the game beaten. So right here is your chest. I'm gonna grab one of my other first aid sprays. So I'm not hurting when I save. We're ready to go next time. Ready to roll. In fact, there's 2 herbs outside. I could have probably just saved that, but you know, why do that when you can just use first aid sprays and get lower rankings in games? What I was gonna do is pick up this ink ribbon. And we're gonna save. So guys, check y'all out next time. Hope you had fun going through the courtyard. I think call it the courtyard or something like that on the map. And it's like, no, it's a cavern. You jerk offs. I'm glad we made it through. Oh, there's a family picture here. Daddy. That's creepy. I don't like kids writing. Alright, I'm gonna save. But definitely guys, peace out. Check y'all next time. Hopefully for the end of the game.